Good evening, everybody. Good day from wherever you are, and you are welcome today to today's program. My name is Mr. Bright Owenusagi. I'm the founder of the Free People Movement. I had a lot to talk about today, but after much, I think I have to remove some page from this speech, like this one. I have to remove like 10 pages. Anyway, today I've chosen to discuss on this matter, IGODOMIGODO. That is the topic I've chosen today. Well, in the first paragraphs, I discussed, in the first notes, I pulled down the history of how we came to be. Like this first paragraph, like this first page, I said IGODOMIGODO. By the gods of our land IGODOMIGODO. To the Omonoba Newedo Uku Akpolopolo, the Oba of Benin Kingdom, Oba Eware II, and to the blessed people of IGODOMIGODO, Ewaire, the destined land. I speak today, the first day of September 2017. Let us not forget that in the first millennium, when we originated from this land, we had called it IGODOMIGODO, the land of the sky god. And this land was ruled by the Ogisos, the sons of the sky god. And we are the descendants of the sons of the sky god. We had believed in God. We had believed in God Almighty, the Creator. And we had always placed God above, and we were blessed. Let us not forget the foundation on which our land was built. Our founding fathers, the sons of the sky god, laid the first foundation stone to the Almighty God that lives above in the sky. This is the same God the Christian today called the Heavenly God. Thank you. So much of it are still there, but we really cannot take because of time. So I now took out the context that I really want to discuss about today. We start from page 10 of this note. Okay? This is about the name that we bear. This is about Edo, how Edo came about, how true do we know this story? How have we thought about it? The story of Edo. How did Edo came about? How did we came about being called Edo? Or like maybe we say Edo people. Was that really the thing Oba Eware had called it? Was that really the name he had called it? Did we miss it out somewhere? That is the thing that I'm going to try to enlighten you about today, so you can make your judgment. But I have made my own judgment, and I have come to these conclusions. And today, I shall enlighten you people on the history of IGODOMIGODO. and on how Edo came about. The question is, was Edo the actual word of Eware the first had said, or was it EVBOEDO? But in either ways, he Edo, if I may remind you, my people, Edo was an Ovien in the land of Ubini, and as an Ovien, he was supposed or assumed not to be a citizen of the land of IGODOMIGODO. He was supposed to be an Oriowe, the one the Benin people call Oriowe. By the nature of who he was, Ovien. But history recorded it that he, Edo, did something extraordinary in the life of Prince Ogun, who later became Oba Eware, the first and the greatest of all times, whose name was heard throughout the whole of Africa, up to the shores of Europe. But for me, I think he, Edo, was a traitor and a double-minded person with a low self-esteem because of the nature of the person that he was. Edo was he that will never keep to the plans as agreed upon by his kindred. Edo was he that will never obey the laid down laws of his people and the people he served. Edo was a disobedient, low lifer, as seen most often among the people that we call Edo these days. You see the way they do, the way they act. They act almost equally as that same person they called Edo in the days of Oba Eware. No, it was not in the day. Edo never existed in the days of Oba Eware. Edo existed in the days of Oba Uwafiokun, and he existed in the days of Prince Ogun, but Edo never existed in the days of Oba Eware. Or should I think he, Edo, was a good man? He saved a man he thinks does not deserve to die. But in either ways, he, Edo, as far as I am concerned, as far as my opinion goes, Edo was an Ovien in the land of IGODOMIGODO, and he died an Ovien in the land of IGODOMIGODO. So after his death, and when Prince Ogun became the Oba Eware the first, in the land of IGODOMIGODO, and to honor this good man that was called Edo, Oba Eware the first made this proclamation. Listening to this proclamation, this is where we are getting it wrong. This is where we are getting it wrong. I have to be very straightforward. From this day henceforth, the land of Ubini, the land of IGODOMIGODO, shall be known and be regarded as EVBOEDO, meaning Edo shall be regarded as a citizen in the land of IGODOMIGODO. Edo Edo shall be regarded as one of us, and that it deserves a citizenship. In these modern days, I would say, Edo as a foreigner, he was the first person to be given a citizenship right in the land of IGODOMIGODO. For whatever he, Edo, might have done for Prince Ogun in the days of trouble, when Ogun was having trouble in the land of IGODOMIGODO. EVBOEDO does not mean Edo land, or we are Edo descendants. No, we are not. We are not Edo descendants. And EVBOEDO does not mean Edo land. It simply means Edo is one of us. So every normal funeral rites were performed for him, Edo, as an Ubini or IGODOMIGODO citizen. And when we became the people of EVBOEDO, he became one of us. Oba Eware the first, he was the greatest of all times. I have searched and I have searched, but he was the greatest of all times. His reign had spread through the coast of West Africa. He had taken his kingdom far to the nations of Ghana and through to the Sierra Leone in the west. And his reign has gone through the land of the present day Cameroon. He gave them culture and traditions which are still informed to this present day. You will not believe it. He had moved his reign to the coast of the present day Gabon. And his reign has moved northwards to the deserts of the Sahara. He has gone to the Niger Republic, the present day Niger Republic, and the Mansa Musa Empire, which is the present day Mali, the Republic of Mali. Behold, behold, I have just given you the length, the width, the breadth, the circumference, the height, the depth, and the size of IGODOMIGODO. IGODOMIGODO, EVBOEDO, Ewahire, the destined land. If he, Oba Eware the first, was to be described in the biblical narrative, he would be compared to as King David. And the laws he has made in the land of IGODOMIGODO, if I may remind you, are still 90% of the laws used till this day. Example is the ascension of the Edake to the throne of Oba. He, Oba Eware, the first, the greatest of all times, knows very well that his people cannot be the people of Anovien, but the people of EVBOEDO. Meaning, Edo was a citizen like every other, in the land of IGODOMIGODO. Edo was one of us. Edo was leveled to our heights, our level. Edo became one of us. He can never overtake us. He is one of us. We are the people of IGODOMIGODO. We are the people of IGODOMIGODO. IGODOMIGODO EVBOEDO. IGODOMIGODO, the land of Edo. The land where Edo was also a citizen. The land where Edo was taken as #1 citizen. As the first citizenship, was given the first citizenship right here. Or in summary, you can say, we are the people of IGODOMIGODO, EVBOEDO. Or you can further break it down. You can just call it EVBOEDO. So when you go, you say, yeah, yes, if you have heard of Edo, I am a citizen. He was a citizen of the place I came from. For we are not the people of Anovien, and we are not the people of Edo. We are not the descendant of Edo. We are the descendant of IGODOMIGODO, the land of the sky god, the land whose faith was built in God, the land who served Osanobua, the land who never made fetish in the name of Osanobua. Go through the land of IGODOMIGODO till tomorrow, till millenniums to come. You will never see a fetish, an image, a graven image that is called Osanobua. We don't do that, because we are the children and descendants of the Ogisos, the sons of God, of the sky God, the one the Christian call heavenly God. We never took idols into our house, our homes, not until we were deceived by these devils. Not until these devils came into our land. Not until these devils came into the land of IGODOMIGODO. We never took our idols into our homes, because the idols they were never ours in the first place. The pagans brought in the idols, and we kept those idols at the back of our house, at the side or at the corner, somewhere far away from our homes, because we were never pagans. The people of IGODOMIGODO, a land of the sky, God, we were never pagans. Our land was built in God. And the foundation that is built in God will never fall. If we stand all the test of time, you will fail. I have told you many times you will fail. You will see. You will see how you're going to move tonight. Because tonight, you are moving. He, Obayawade, the first and the greatest of all times, went ahead to naming the King Square, the playing ground of Edo, as Oredo, meaning Edo used to be here, or Edo had peace here. The place Edo had grew up, Oredo, which is now called Oredo, the Benin City capital. Ore in Benin means a place of peace, a place you go out to, a place of meeting, a place where you go to take some fresh air and think and meet people, good, loving people, good, loving people of IGODOMIGODO. Not these ones you see, because they are foreigners, they are pagans in the land, but they shall be moved. And during the reign of Oba the first, so many things transpired in the land of IGODOMIGODO. He had conquered so many land and so many people, but he never took them as slaves. He never took slaves again into the land. In fact, he almost made us to swear never to bring in foreigners. In fact, never to teach the foreigners our language. You know why? Because he knew where those who were. He knew where those who were. He knew where those who were. Some historians had it that they grew up together as infants at the King's Square or the King's Quarter. And I believe Oba Eware the First shared this opinion like I do of this particular Ovien called Edo. He was never a reliable friend. He was never a consistent person. And he was your countryman who will never stay to the plan. That person that makes that person that you can always expect to stab you from the back. Judas, the Judas, if I have to use a comparative from the book of faith, it will be compared to the Judas Iscariot. History has it that Edo became a servant in the house of a chief in the land of IGODOMIGODO, the land of the sky god. The land of the sky god means the land of the heavenly God. During the divide period between Oba Uwafiokun and Prince Ogun, and he Edo foiled the plot of his master, the chief that he was serving, by helping Prince Ogun escape from where he was enclosed by the chief. So Oba Eware the first and the greatest knew Edo very well. He knew and he knew Edo cannot be consistent. That when he, Oba Eware the first, the greatest of all times, saw a rift building up among the people in the land of IGODOMIGODO, he was compelled to use this comparative phrase of a man, a character, he, Oba Eware the first and the greatest of all times, knew so very well. And that man and that character was Edo. It will amaze you to know that during the course of my training, I was made to understand that when a man becomes involved in a conflict, when he becomes involved in a conflict situation, maybe he is angry, upset, or he feels threatened, he is quickened to fall back to his natural instinct. He falls back to his natural instinct mode, whereby he uses his emotional side of the brain. He could resort to the use of violent attack, or in a situation, for example, I'll give you this example, listen very carefully. For example, whereby he is a Benin man in England, when he's under pressure, when he feels threatened, when he's angered. We're giving an example of a Benin man in England. He finds himself in a conflict environment. He's angered. He feels threatened. Then it is a natural instinct. He resorts to his native and natural tongue, his dialect. Then you could hear words like this from his mouth. This is a man that used to speak English since, but because he's threatened now, because he feels threatened, now he's angered. He falls back to his natural instinct state. Then you hear words like this from his mouth. Because this is what he knows, he falls back to that. And this was the same state of mind the Oba was when he said these words, and I quote, Uma, Eriko Banedo. When he saw the uprising, when Oba Eware the first saw the uprising, when he felt he was betrayed, when he had asked himself, what is going on? What is happening? He fell back to his natural instinct state, the thing he knew very well. And that thing became the same person. Edo. The Edo he knew very well. He said these words. Uma Eriko Banedo. That is Edo we never go with the plan. Edo we always foil the plan. Do you understand me? I hope I have made myself clear. I just hope. The land of IGODOMIGODO was not even called Edo when this comparative phrase was proclaimed. For it will amaze you to know that during the era of Oba Eware the First, the land was called Ubini, and it was still called IGODOMIGODO. So when he said Umeko Banedo, he was remembering the fact that Edo was always an inconsistent man. Edo will never be consistent. Edo will always foil the plans. That is the meaning. It doesn't mean any other thing. Edo will always foil the plan. The person he knew very much, the person he knows so well. He was talking about the character of a man he knew so well. A man he knew so well. It doesn't mean you. It doesn't mean you. He was not referring to you, my people. Wake up and move ahead. Wake up. Don't stay back. Wake up and move ahead. Move ahead. Move ahead. After all, it is very simple. It is easy to know now, today, because I know you people don't know. But now it is easy to know. The land was not even called Edo during the reign of Obaewari. The land and the people were called the people of Ubini, the people of IGODOMIGODO. Where did you get your bizarre sayings from? I don't really know where you got it from. It was after the passage of Obaewari the first that the people began to say, hey, he was saying this kind of a thing. He said this thing, and they began to call, instead of even calling it EVBOEDO, like he has said, they were even calling it Edo. How can you call it Ovien? How can you call yourself Ovien, for Christ's sake? Didn't you know where the name came from? Is Obaewari the Great. If he had wanted to change the name of IGODOMIGODO, he will call names, he will change it to names like Ezoti, Ozolwa, Arwan, better, bigger names. Check it out. EVBOEDO and OREDO are two words that rightly remunerate the true meaning and desire of a great Oba to a servant. EVBOEDO, Orena, Oredono. This is where it means Orena, Oredono. This is where Edo used to play. EVBOEDO means Edo is now one of us. But Edo and Oredo are two words that will always collide. They will always collide negatively. So I do not really know how the people came about Edo. And with this very bizarre story attached. I was once like you, I must confess. But I am not now. I have moved on. I have moved on. And please bring down the curses that you were never, that were never yours from your head. Take away that yoke you put around your neck. Bring your curses down. Bring your curses down today. Pull your yoke down today. For they are heavy on you. They are heavy on you. And they are never yours. For the enemies shall take them along when they are living by the midnight hour today. Bring down your yoke. Bring down your curses from your head. Pull them down. By the midnight hour, the enemies, when they are living, they are going to take them along. That is, it is that they brought it, they take them along too. I have told you, and I have told you so many times, we are going to get there. We shall be the first to step into the promised land. Let us choose the true path of our destiny. Let us choose the true fate of our land. Let us trace our way back to the land of IGODOMIGODO. Or let us call it the way the greatest of all times had called it. EVBOEDO and not Edo and not Ovien. Let us depart from the hypocrisy of these pagans. Pagans that preaches faith they never believe. Let us take out their fetish from our homes. Let us take out their idols from our homes, and never mind what they shall think of us. For their thought for us will always be evil in any way you look at it. For they are children of many fathers, and they are pagans, and they do not believe in the Holy God, but we believe in the Holy God. We are the descendants of the sons of the Holy God. Let us make our ways right with the Holy God. Once again, IGODOMIGODO. For the Holy God was the foundation with which our faith and our land was laid. And we, the people of IGODOMIGODO, will forever be the children of the sky God, the heavenly God. I know, yes, I know, and I strongly believe in our faith. I strongly believe our children and our children's children will be more luckier than we are today, as we are determined to straighten up our ways with the Holy God once again. Our enemies, they have failed. Oh yes, they have failed. Amen, amen, and amen. And to those of you who believe in the good work, to you I say today, those of you who take out your time to preach, to talk on the media or in the media, some of you preaches and talk on the television or in the television, that is in the television station. Some of you are on the social media, like me, and many of you are there on a faith outreach in the streets and in the ghettos, in fires of war zones, in the circles of conflict zones, and even you are the comfort of your homes. And most especially you now, my great people of IGODOMIGODO. But you be watchful in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry as told us in the book of faith in 1 Thessalonians. But you, my brother, you, my brother, and you, my people, are not of darkness. You are not in darkness, so that this day should overtake you as a thief. You, my people, are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night. We are not of darkness. I urge you all today, my brother, my people, to recognize those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their works' sake. Be at peace among yourselves. Be at peace among yourselves. Hold on steadfastly to peace. Take it very strongly. Take it with faith. Peace. And now warn those who are unruly. It is very important. Warn those who are unruly. Those who never listen. Those who are difficult to talk to. Warn those who are unruly. Mothers, warn your children very consciously in the land of IGODOMIGODO. Comfort the faint-hearted. Uphold the weak. And be patient with all. See that no one render evil to anyone. See that no one render evil for evil to anyone. But always pursue what is good, both for yourselves and for all. Rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. In everything, give thanks. Do not quench the spirit. Do not despise prophecies. Test all things. Hold fast to what is good. Abstain from every form of evil. And the Almighty God that created this land of IGODOMIGODO will surely see you through. Turn your witches, turn your wizardry for good. For God will see you through. Thank you, and God bless you all. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Thank you. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, that I may be free from my enemies. For the Lord liveth. Oh, blessed be the Lord. The rock of our salvation will be exalted. Thank you.